Hi, how's it going everybody? This is Double Wide 6 and today I'm bringing you a video on how to wind the cord on your weed whacker. I happen to have an Echo weed whacker with a U-turn head. It's a little tricky to do, so I thought I'd make a video for you. If you're interested, just so you know, and you're not familiar with my channel, I put up a lot of how-to and fix-it videos. Some shed building videos, some small engine stuff, electrical, and some plumbing. Just around the house type of things, handy videos, whatever I feel is something that can benefit you guys. I try and put it up online. So if you want to subscribe to my channel or check out my other videos, it's Double Wide 6. And as always, thanks for subscribing. So here's a look at the head on my weed whacker. Basically, you need to take this apart. This is the Echo U-turn it weed whacker head. So the first thing you need to do is get the top part off to reload it. So there's arrows on here that say rewind the line, and those arrows are pointing clockwise. So you want to turn this dial here clockwise to take it off as well. So you're going to push down and turn as hard as you can clockwise, and what that should do, if you get it right there, it'll unlock and pop off. So that's the first thing that you need to do. Push down and turn clockwise. So it's pretty much up to you what size line you want to use. I use 0.095 inch. This is just a universal trimmer line. It kind of has a pointed or angular edge to help it cut. I use a little thicker line. It holds up better. So the 0.095 works pretty good for me. You can get thinner line if you want, but it's going to break a little easier. Usually just cut off a piece. I use about 12 foot. I know Echo recommends, I believe, 26 foot for loading your head. But the more you put in the head of the trimmer, the more likely it is to actually jam up. So 12 foot's pretty good. I should be able to weed whack for about 40 minutes without having to reset the head. So once you have your line ready and you remove the spool head, the first thing that you want to do is put it back on the trimmer, and then we're going to line it up and start So before we actually get started loading up our trimmer head, I like to use fluid film. This is a good lubricant, and I like to just spray down the head on my trimmer. That's going to actually keep the line from being as likely to jam. You just need a little bit of lubricant, and that's going to help out. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this trimmer head and I'm going to put it back on here. So you just line it up. You're going to push down and you want to turn it counterclockwise to lock it in place. If you lock it properly, it won't pull off. Right now it's not pulling off. The next thing that you want to do is you want to turn this arrow and this arrow and the little arrow on the outer edge and line all those up on both sides. So now that all those arrows are lined up, we can start to feed our line in. So to put the line in here, we're going to feed one end of the line of my 12-foot section of line about an inch into one eyelet, and then you're going to grab the other end of the line and you want to feed that about an inch into the inlet. Make sure that they're in there tight. Then you want to push down and turn clockwise to rewind the line. So you're going to kind of push down and turn, and gradually what that's going to do is it's going to pull in your line. So as you can see, the line's getting smaller and smaller. Also, if it's stiff, to get that line in there, that's a good reason to use fluid film. You could probably use WD-40. And then the last step is just going to be to snip this. So I'll show you how to do that. So once you get down to the end and your line's all wrapped up, just snip it right in the middle, and there's your two lines for dual head trimmer. They sell these heads for about 30 bucks. You can pick them up at Home Depot. I know they fit on Echo trimmers, and I believe they also fit on Husqvarna trimmers. So if you want to pick one up, I think they work pretty well. So I hope this helped you out if you're having an issue loading your line.